From the dawn of civilization, along the fertile banks of the Nile, a symbol emerged, etched into stone, painted onto papyrus, and worn as a sacred charm. For over 3,000 years, deep within the land of the pharaohs, this singular image was believed to hold the very essence of divine power. It was a ward against the encroaching darkness, a promise of resurrection, and a mathematical key to understanding the universe. This is the story of the Udjat, the Whole One, known to the world as the Eye of Horus. One of ancient Egypt's most profound and powerful symbols. Its story is not just a myth, it is the foundational epic of a civilization, a cosmic drama of betrayal, sacrifice, and the ultimate triumph of order over chaos. To understand the Eye, we must first understand the war it was born from. The tale begins not with Horus, but with his father, the benevolent god-king Osiris, who ruled over a golden age of peace and prosperity. But this harmony was shattered by jealousy. Osiris's own brother, Set, the god of chaos, deserts, and storms, coveted the throne. In an act of unspeakable treachery, Set tricked, murdered, and dismembered his brother, scattering the pieces across the length of Egypt. He usurped the crown, and a dark age of disorder began. But the story does not end in tragedy. Isis, Osiris's devoted wife and a powerful magician, refused to accept this fate. With her sister Nephthys, she tirelessly searched for and reassembled the fragments of Osiris's body. Using her divine magic, she breathed life back into him, just long enough to conceive a son, an heir who would be destined to reclaim his father's throne. This child was Horus, raised in secret in the papyrus swamps of the Nile Delta, hidden from the murderous gaze of his uncle Set. From birth, he was groomed for a single purpose, to avenge his father and restore divine order, or Ma'at, to the kingdom. When Horus came of age, he challenged Set for the throne, igniting a conflict that would rage for 80 long years. Legend says Horus, the falcon-headed god of the sky, fought a fierce battle against his uncle Set, the god of chaos. Their struggle was a cosmic contest of wits and magic, judged by the gods themselves. In the heat of their epic struggle, Set transformed into a great black boar and charged at Horus. In a moment of brutal violence, he gouged out Horus's left eye, the eye associated with the moon, tore it into 6 pieces, and cast them away. With Horus blinded and wounded, darkness threatened to consume the world entirely. But the god Thoth, master of wisdom and magic, restored it. He descended to the battlefield and began to search for the scattered fragments. Piece by piece, he painstakingly reassembled the eye, and it is here that myth and mathematics beautifully intertwine. The ancient Egyptians represented the 6 parts of the eye as a series of fractions: 1, 2, 1, 4, 1, 8, 1, 16, 132, and 164. When added together, they total 6364, an incomplete number. That missing 164 was said to be the magic supplied by Thoth, the divine element required to make the eye, and by extension the world, whole again. That eye, reborn and healed, became a symbol of protection, renewal, and wholeness. It was now the Udjat, more powerful than before. Horus, his sight and power returned, sought out his murdered father in the underworld. He presented the healed eye to Osiris as an offering, and its life-giving power resurrected him to become the eternal lord of the afterlife. Through this act, the Eye of Horus became the ultimate symbol of sacrifice and healing. It was placed upon the incision of the embalmed, magically sealing the wound. It was worn as an amulet by the living to ward off sickness and evil spirits. It was painted on the bows of ships to ensure safe passage. For the ancient Egyptians, the Eye of Horus was a constant, powerful reminder that even in the face of destruction and chaos, restoration is possible, that what is lost can be found, and that what is broken can be made whole again. The power of the Wadjet was most profoundly channeled through amulets. Priests and skilled artisans would meticulously craft these sacred objects from materials believed to hold their own magical properties, like the celestial blue of lapis lazuli or the vibrant green of faience. These weren't mere decorations. During the elaborate mummification process, a specific Eye of Horus amulet was placed over the incision through which the internal organs were removed. This ritual act was deeply symbolic, magically sealing the wound and ensuring the body would be whole and restored in the afterlife, just as Horus's own eye was made whole again by Thoth. For the ancient Egyptians, death was not an end, but a perilous journey. The deceased had to navigate the treacherous underworld, the Duat, a realm filled with demonic entities and challenging trials. The Eye of Horus amulet, buried with pharaohs and commoners alike, served as a divine compass and a potent shield. It was believed to illuminate the dark paths, repel malevolent spirits, and grant the wearer the clarity and strength to face the final judgment. It was the ultimate guarantee of safe passage, a promise of emerging into the eternal light of the field of reeds. But the eye's protection was not reserved solely for the dead. Its influence permeated every facet of life in ancient Egypt, a constant presence warding off a world of unseen dangers. For a civilization dependent on the Nile, maritime travel was both a lifeline and a risk. Sailors and merchants painted the eye prominently on the prows of their vessels. It became a vigilant forward gaze, a divine pilot, believed to see through treacherous waters, anticipate violent storms, and guide the ship and its crew safely away from harm and back to port. This same sense of guardianship extended into the home. From the grandest villas to the most humble mud brick dwellings, the Eye of Horus was a common sight, painted above doorways and on interior walls. It stood as a powerful defense against all forms of evil, from deadly diseases and physical accidents to the more insidious threat of the evil eye, the curse of a jealous gaze. For an ordinary family, it was a source of profound comfort, a sacred symbol that transformed their house into a sanctuary, watching over their health, their children, and their general well-being. Thousands of years later, the Eye of Horus still fascinates the world. From the hushed, climate-controlled halls of museums to the bustling digital world, this ancient emblem has journeyed far beyond the banks of the Nile. It has become a global icon, a piece of ancient Egypt that has refused to remain in the past. But why this symbol? What gives it such enduring power over the human imagination? The answer lies not just in its elegant design, but in the profound, universal story it represents. Today, the Eye of Horus, or Wadjet, is everywhere. It's forged in gold and silver, worn close to the heart as a personal amulet, a silent prayer for safety on a crowded subway, or a source of strength before a difficult meeting. It's inked into skin, a permanent testament to a personal journey of healing, a mark of resilience against life's battles. This modern adoption echoes the practices of the ancient Egyptians, who placed these amulets on their living and their dead, believing in their potent protective magic. Beyond personal adornment, it has permeated our shared culture. You'll find it flashing across movie screens, woven into the branding of esoteric shops, and even inspiring high fashion. But its legacy extends into more surprising realms. The 6 parts of the eye were used by ancient scribes to represent the first 6 powers of 2 as fractions, a sophisticated system for measuring grains in medicine. Some historians even see a faint echo of the Wadjet in the modern RX symbol used in pharmacology, a potential link between the healing magic of Thoth and the science of modern medicine. It's a testament to how deeply this symbol was integrated into the very fabric of Egyptian life, uniting myth, math, and medicine. So next time you see the Eye of Horus, remember, its tensons, promaconprain, permacodan, somnapan pernapan mapan writes, Inite, it's not just a symbol. Look past the beautiful form. Remember the cosmic battle between order and chaos it represents. See the violent act of dismemberment, a metaphor for the fractures and losses we all experience. But don't stop there. Remember the act of divine intervention, of meticulous, magical healing. It is a complete narrative encapsulated in a single image. It's a story of profound loss and miraculous restoration, of a son's devotion and a universe restored to balance. It is a testament to the enduring human need for protection, the unwavering hope for healing, and the incredible power of a belief that can echo across millennia, as constant and life-giving as the Nile itself.